Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I'm back. We finished the album. We're now just gonna add a few finishing touches. I have added a few of the cards, the ephemera cards in there. We're gonna glue them in, and we're gonna decorate the inside covers. Oh, it reminds me. Oh, not a lot of paper left. So this is all the little scraps that are left. And I've literally got 1, 2, 3 pieces, so that is really short. And I also need some for the back. So what I'm going to do, because I haven't got much paper left, and literally I am just going to take a slither off that. Oops, where's my trolley gone? I've just been tidying up. Do that, move things around. I put everything away, I do, and then really realise I've got to pull it all back out because I haven't finished. So my battery's not the best. The other one is charging. So fingers crossed. I just want to be able to squeeze that in. That's it. Just to take a tiny slither off this. And not only that, it's where the glue is anyway, so. Out the way. Just give that a little nick because my paper is split there a tiny little bit. So I'm going to glue this in. I don't think I'm going to add pockets or anything on these. I'm just going to leave this pretty plain on the inside colours. I might add a pocket, you never know, depending on how much of this cardstock I've got left. Literally, this is it. So I use the whole 12 by 12 plus the extra sheet which I use for die cutting. Perfect. So I may add a little pocket in there. I've just put my black cardstock away as well. Ow, fingers. So I've got a little piece. Let me score this. Just hoping I've got enough paper. These are off the offcuts now. Beautiful paper, I must say. The only thing I've got a lot left of is the ephemera cards, which I could use one of those, I suppose. Whoops, should have added this first then, and it would have had enough paper to go all the way down. But making sure that's nice and rubbed in. I might have a nice few strips there somewhere. But right, let's get that turned around, because that needs to go in there. And I'm going to just give this a little mark. I'm going to cut that off with a trimmer, this one, and I might add a little pocket on this side actually, and add a few more of those little ephemera cards inside. So let's set that to one side, grab another piece of black cardstock, That's not... Oh, that might just do that actually. And we can use that as a little photo mat just in case we've got any space. So really speaking, I had 20 pieces in the other pack. No, I didn't. I had 15, and I've used 2 out of this one. So 17 pieces of cardstock all together of black, and that's even making a few photo mats with that. So I'm just going to score this 1/2 inch both ends and see if that fits. I wasn't even going to record this, but I'm glad I did now. Because I do get a lot of you beautiful ladies saying, please, oh look at that, it needs to be a fraction less. So it's not much. There we go. Gouge, and I shouldn't do that really. And literally I had about 4 slices of white cardstock about this size left out of about, oh, how many effect? I must effect about 12 of those across as well. I just grabbed and came. I mean, I've got loads of black. It's just that I haven't got a lot of designer series paper to cover it. Otherwise, we could spend a bit of time here covering. So that is our piece. Let's see if we can get that inside. Nope. I know why, because I've got a little gap down this side. Pocket is there. Let's come all the way down to there. And fingers crossed what we cut off here will be enough to cover that pocket. Oh, I've loved every minute of this. Doobie-doobie-doo-doo. Perfect. That's the piece we just chopped off. I can't turn it over because I'm going to glue that on there. Is that wide enough? Oh, oh yeah, it's going to be a little tiny bit short, but, and it's the same wood. Great stuff, isn't it? I'll tell you what, let's see. Oh, here we go. I've done a nice pink bit here. Is that long enough? Oh yes. A little bit short, but I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. Where there's a will, there's a way. That's the right way. So, where's that little envelope? There. And it's got loads of little tickets in and stuff. I've got one of those little circles. I'm gonna just tidy that up where the Stampin' Scan and Cut didn't cut it properly. add that there as an embellishment. Merry Christmas. That was off that border. Beautiful. Right, I've got some large circles somewhere. I need one of those. Are they in there? I've got so many little bits in here. Look, I got little... Oh, I know I can do that, I think. Just to straighten that up a little bit. These are all going to whoever buys this lovely little album. They'll get all the bits that are left over and one of the ephemera cards. So I should have really made this an expanding pocket, so I'm going to attach that on there, just at the bottom. This is not coming off, and there. Checking. So these are, like I'm saying, all the leftover pieces. These will be included, so anyone who wants to carry on decorating it a little bit more, they can. Trust me, I would not find that rude in any way, shape or form, because, you know, some people like lots of extras with it. And it remained in black cardstock, which I've got a few bits left. Apart from my full sheets, they will go in here. There's an extra piece of white. There's all this. Oops, don't push it out the bottom yet, Gaynor, because your glue hasn't gone off at the bottom yet. Or did I even glue the bottom? I can't remember. A little bit there. So let me get that glued on. Push those pieces up. Oops. Let's cut it. That's better. So yeah, all these will be going. I will pop this piece of black cardstock there as well. There's a piece of designer says paper. Oh, that's quite too wide actually. So I'll just leave that on the top. So let me get these out of the way now whilst we glue our pages in. Ta-da. Whoops. Let me put them to one side for a minute. That's better. So taking our pages one at a time, I'm going to peel back our sticky back tape. And the reason we add both glue and tape is 1, double the strength, 2, wiggle space. And anyway, I did a book once and just did the tape, and because of the heat in my house, oh my goodness, it literally fell apart with the heat. So I'm just placing that in. And these are 3/4 inch strips, so 3/4 is 1.5, and then hence the reason that is 3. So absolutely gorgeous. Page 2. I've got all the measurements which I hold up throughout the video. I'll explain that on the walkthrough. Again, I'm just going to fold that section, and this is my guide now. I'm just going to push that right up close to there, and I'm going to press that down. Who doesn't love a nice Christmas album? This is the piece that is on there. It may fall off again, but it's only magnets. I will post, if you're willing to pay P&P as well, obviously, when you buy the also charges for the materials, which I think this time has not come to much at all. It's the 8x8 was like £8. The 12x12 was like £12, so that's 20. Cardstock 25, and then an extra 5 for the £6 for the book, so that's 25, 31, and then an extra 5 for miscellaneous glue, tape, white cardstock, anything else we add, and then P&P. So say £40 plus P&P, and I'll send, if you want to send worldwide, it'll cost about £25. I went to a different post office the other day, and the lady that served me at the other post office told me a porky pie. So the parcel force don't work in conjunction with Royal Mail. They do, but they don't own and say the pricing. So what that lady told me in that post office was a bit of a porky pie, and then charged me like £36 when it should have only cost me 21. So there's our pages in. Let me transfer that to my radish bin. And because I need that piece of paper there, look. See, I nearly went without decorating that section. And that's going to be perfect. And I'm just going to, in fact, is that long enough? You know it is, and you know it's the right size. Oh my god, yes. Perfection. There we go. Oh, let's do the pink. Perfect. Pink pages. I love it, love it, love it. And look at that, as if it was meant to be. Perfection. So our piece of paper can go in there. Our extra piece of black cardstock and our white, which will fit on there somewhere. All these lovely little bits. I will put the wider ones at the front and the smaller ones at the back, just so it's not all too bulked out. Again, what's wrong with that poking out the bottom? I think it's my fault for just pushing it in too hard. Let me fold that section. And this one. So these are all the little extras that go with the album. I'm not going to add any more decoration on the front. I think it speaks for itself. Wow, look at that. I'm going to tuck those in there. And this gorgeous little envelope full of all the little goodies as well. Pages are laying beautiful and straight. Whoops. Perfect. Love it. I've got all my little strips in, my little flaps are in. I put extra little pull aparts in for journaling, adding little photos there and there. There's that page that comes with the magnets. I put, oh, there's all the circles. I added those in there as well. Oh, don't need that one. That one's not too good. You got another photo mat, which I decorated. In fact, this is a booklet. And that keeps those pages down. And then you've got this. I adore it. And there will be, I'm keeping one because I went and bought two by a silly mistake. So they'll be going in there. You've got all these ephemera cards, which will be popped in there as well, because it covers the price. I've only put a charge for one. So yeah, £40 P&P, and you can own this gorgeous album. I've even got some of these tickets inside the pockets as well with the little photo mats. I adore it. Love it, love it, love it, in fact. Had a blast. I'm going to pop that in there. I think that's the only one that really could have done with a magnet, but apart from that, my pages all lay perfectly straight. All the extra bits are in there. Our album has got our corners, our antique corners. The papers themselves just speak for themselves. Absolutely gorgeous. I will throw in some flowers that match roughly the same colour, and maybe I'll find some ribbon. There goes the battery. Sorry, my other one's not charged, so I'm going to love and leave you all. But thank you so much for watching. It was only a small video, but yeah, if you're interested, send me an email, gaynor.boys@sky.com. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye.